Hello, my fellow speakers. This is Brian, the Speaker for the Dead. Thank you for joining me today and watching this video. You'll never understand how much I appreciate it. I love all my subscribers and the people who view my videos. I sincerely appreciate it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Brian, do you ever change your shirt when you're on the road? No. Yeah, I do. All the videos that I've recorded this week so far have been done on the same day. So even though, it looks like I'm going to put these out on different days, they're all have been recorded roughly in the same time period. Because I wanted to do this while my mind was fresh on the topics. And so that you guys are getting the raw emotion and the feelings as I've been going through these Walt Disney stories this week, because that's what this segment, that's what these videos are about this week, is all the downfall and crapoleum display that is Walt Disney 2019. So my last video I discussed about the little boy who Walt Disney couldn't be bothered to give permission to put Spider-Man on his tombstone. Still just that's a whole kind of just evil sicko thing that a company can do, but we're gonna move on from that. I've said my piece. So today we're gonna talk about Walt Disneyland in California itself. Now, I alluded to in my last video, it's a ghost town there. I'm seeing all these reports, looking at all these YouTube videos and news reports from different organizations saying how desperate Disney is to get people into Star Wars, or into Star Wars, into Walt Disneyland, because there's nobody there. They're thinking about having to lay off a lot of their cast members because there's nobody there buying their stuff. They're hurting. Which brings me to the next story on the list. Now, I'm sure most of you have seen the footage, and I wish I had it to show and stuff, but I've seen everybody doing this blow-by-blow breakdown of the fight that broke out at Walt Disneyland. And I don't want to I don't want to replow old ground, as it were. So I just want to talk to you about, if you have any questions about it, I'm sure you can get on and go look up anything on the internet, brawl at Disney, fight at Disney, and you'll be able to pull up the footage and watch it, and you can get your own take on it. But this is my take on it. So, Walt Disney. This is the new Walt Disney land in California this year. They upped their prices. It's $150 for the most basic ticket to get into the park. $150. So that's the starting price. That's the base thing. They've also instituted new security measures for your children that include fingerprinting, facial recognition scanning, and the little microchips, like RFID tags that they put in these bracelets that they put on your kids so they can be located anywhere in the park. All for security. What it really is they don't want kids getting in there for free by accident. And they want to make sure that every kid can be tracked. That means any camera in the park can locate your kid, and they'll know exactly where your kid is, what he's eating, what he's doing, which rides he goes on, what merchandise he buys. It's not about security. It's about metadata. It's about gathering information on your kids and on you by proxy of your kids. And they're doing it under the guise of security. What's popular? Oh, little Timmy Tusto just bought a black cap with Mickey Mouse on it. Well, we'll make sure and sell that information to Amazon. I'll bet you Amazon would love to market Mickey Mouse gear to them online. It's an invasion of privacy. Now, I realize you're in a public place, in a public park, But I don't expect to be watched and have every moment of my day recorded so that that information can be sold and used to market to me, or whatever else they might be doing with it. Now, not to mention, that's just the beginning. So they're taking facial scans of my kids if I go to Disneyland now. And they're going to have their fingerprints. The hell do you need fingerprints for? You're not the FBI. You're not the NSA. You sure as hell ain't the CIA. And I don't want them to have that stuff either. But they'd have a better reason to have it than you. Ugh. It's almost painful. I mean, can you see the veins in my neck? I mean, just... It's like almost every day there's a new story out on Disney and the crap that they're pulling. And it's like, you know, it's like they're in a competition with General Electric and all these other companies, you know? Let's see, which one of us can be the most evil corporation in America? Disney's like, ooh, it's me. Yeah. Walt Disney's new theme song should be, Walt Disney, we bring evil to life. Ugh. Family values, that's what they base their company on. That's what they did base their company on. Not anymore. And their family values, they ain't my family values. No, it's this whole new kind of family with families whatever we say it is. No, it ain't. Families. Mom, dad, kids. Grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles. That's a family. Not Bob and Steve and the gay couple with their 3 kids from 2 different marriages that they broke up when they decided that, hey, I'm gay. That's not a family. It's just like marriage. Those words have meanings. You can call them a group. You can call them a cluster of people loosely genetically related. But that's not a family. A family is mom, dad, kids, grandpas, grandmas, the nuclear family. That's what family is. And the rest of those combinations, they're just groupings of people. Now, those people might love and care for each other, but they're not a family. Stop trying to change the meanings of words. You twerps. So when you change the meanings of words, you change everything. But I digress. Off on a tangent. But it's not really. Because this company pretends to have our values at heart. To teach our children valuable moral and life lessons, which they used to do well. They don't anymore. They teach them sickness and diseased morals. Anything goes. Gray is the new white and black. Just mix it all together, it's gray. No right and wrong. It's just is. Family's whatever we say. Marriage is whatever we say. I don't want to live in a gray world. That sounds awful to me. I want the world back I grew up in. The one where people kind of knew how stuff worked. And that's why people aren't going to Disneyland this year. It's a ghost town. There's nobody there. Or it's way, way lower attendance. And then, as I alluded to in the first of this video, there's these 4 people right close to Toontown in Walt Disneyland. That they're there with each other. There's little kids in a stroller. And these worthless, horrific human beings decide the Magic Kingdom is a perfect place for a slappy brawl right in the middle. You got this big guy slapping women. And you got this other guy who jumps in. I guess he's the baby daddy or the I don't know. Maybe he's the husband. I have no idea what these people's relationships are to each other. But he starts trying to go at this other guy, and they're all just like, I mean, it was the lamest fight I've ever seen. But they were like hurting each other, swinging, and he slaps this woman in the face, and she falls on the ground, and there's these little kids there, and they're screaming, they don't know what's going on. And finally, some bystanders take the guy down that started the whole thing, and I guess somebody like put a thing on his carotid artery or whatever, knocked him out. Anyway, I go watch this, but I mean, this goes on like for 5 minutes or more, and there's no security around. Like, nobody's rushing in and grabbing these people and pinning them to the ground going, no, not here. I guess Disney's security has a hands-off policy. Then what the hell do you have security for? Sir, stop punching me in the face. Sir, please don't act this way in Disneyland. It is a magical kingdom, and we will not tell, ow. Sir, I will not tell you again. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Ow, stop it. Okay, I'm going to count one more time, sir. Good Lord. Security, get in there and stop them. Grab those kids, get them out of the fray so they don't get the stroller doesn't get tipped over with these little kids in there. Now, these people happen to be black. I don't care what color they are. But if this is what goes on in Disneyland and nobody steps in to stop it, this cop shows up and he looks like Fatso Dudley Do-Right, who's confused about his job as a police officer and doesn't seem to know what the hell he's doing. Hello, I'm with the California State Police Department. And he's standing there like this. What do I do? Stop it. Hey, mister, you just better stop that. Don't do that. Oh, this is California. We don't act like this in California. I'm going to have to give you a timeout, sir. Nobody gets arrested. And all these people there, they come to the happiest place on earth to watch these 4 retards get into a fist fight in front of their kids. These trash people should be, face scan them, put ID things on them, and tell them, don't ever come back here again. You are banned for life from any Disney park. You wild animals. How dare you come here and do this? Oh, not Disney. We can't judge people. We can't judge people. They could sue us for doing the right thing. Ugh, you make me sick. I don't care what color you are. I don't care any of that stuff. That has no business being allowed to happen in a public park that you have paid a fortune to go to. When a corn dog costs as much as a car payment, you better have security in there that'll stop this kind of nonsense. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. What is my blood pressure? It's gotta be like $1,200 over $750. Thanks, Disney. I think I've got an ulcer. Anyway, welcome to Disneyland, the craziest place on earth. Anyway, go watch this video and tell me if you had the same reaction I did. I don't know, you can't have the same reaction. Oh, well, those people were just having a bad day. No, everybody else around them was having a bad day because of them. That's how that works. Anyway, get out there, hit like, subscribe, and share my video, please. I hope you enjoyed it. And happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. When you wish upon a star. Oh, see, that just ruins that whole song. Anyway. Get out there and have yourselves a great day. Don't look at anything Disney. Don't buy anything Disney. Just walk away. Walk away. You'll be happier. And Disney will eventually float away into the distance. Or better yet, end up in bankruptcy court. That's the best thing that could happen. Oh yeah. But anyway, have a great day. Love you, my friends. Stay cool, and thanks for watching. See you next time.